Hey there YouTube. Today I'm making jerky and I'm going to show you how I make my jerky. Everybody I talk to says it's some of the best they've ever had. They could be just saying that, but I think it's pretty good. Anyway, what you want to do is get your meat. This actually happens to be my first batch of beef. And I'm going to try something today, bacon. I've always wanted to try it. I'm going to see how it works out. If it works out, there'll be another video how to make bacon jerky. Anyway, what you do is get your meat. You want to slice it really thin, like this one here. You can see it's pretty thin. And you can buy marinade. I buy the marinade from Rural King. Just buy beef jerky, cure, or you can make your own. But basically you want to mix it up to where it's soupy like that. You put your meat into a bag, seal it all shut, and mix it up real good with your hands. Like work it like this. And you want to do that every couple of hours. That way all the meat gets covered all the way around. And you want to leave it in the bag and do that for 12 to 24 hours. And when you're done, you want to get yourself some racks like these. Or something similar. Just something that'll hold very small, thin pieces of meat together on there. And then lay them all out to where they're not touching, to where you got nice little gaps all around each one. And when you're done, you go out to the smoker and put it on the smoker for about 8 to 12 hours, depending on how thick your meat is, how hot it is outside and such. But I'll get back to you whenever I go out to the smoker and show you my setup. Thanks. Okay YouTube, we're back. As you can see, I just got a normal smoker for smoking any kind of meats. But the only difference is you want to do just like you would with any other smoking. You just smoke like pork butts or whatever. You know, you build your fire, you have your wood chips soaking so they don't burn and they smoke instead. And you want to build a small fire like that. Just have some coals, throw a few on every hour when you check it. And I only throw wood chips on and smoke for the first half. After that it starts to become too strong on the real thin jerky. So about halfway through I'll just add coals instead of wood chips. And this is what it should look like when it's on. On my smoker you want to keep it away from this edge here because all that heat comes right out of the firebox and goes right up. I learned the hard way by ruining a whole batch. You walk away for 10 minutes, and if you have something over that, in fact you can see the smoke coming out of it right there. You come back and that stuff is black. It's just smoked off. So I keep it about 6 inches away. And if you run out of room like I usually do, I take little wood chips like this and you stand them up. That way you can build layers. So anyway, that's how it's done. I'll check you in here in about an hour or so. Hey, just to check in, about the halfway mark, what we do is you'll have to peel your jerky off of the racks that you have. You see it starts to kind of stick. I made the mistake first time of not doing this. What you want to do is just peel it off real quick and flip it all. My little experiment's kind of looking weird. The bacon. I don't know if it's going to work out. But it's worth a shot. Yeah, it's sticking pretty bad. Even the bacon. Anyway, that's all you do. And there's what the rest of it looks like. It's already all flipped. I made it a little closer to the fire. It's not drying as quickly as I thought, so hopefully being a little closer to the fire will help. Anyway, I'll be back when it's done. Okay, we're back. This is the end product of our little project of making jerky here. As you can see, the one thing you have to do when you're done is pull the pieces off. You see all the fat on there. You want to do this as soon as you pull it off of the smoker. And you put it on a piece of paper towel and you just blot them dry. The paper towel soaks up the the fat so it doesn't sit on there and go rancid. If you don't do this, it will go bad. And that's pretty much it. After this, you want to put it in a baggie and leave the baggie open for a few days so the excess moisture has time to come out. And one tip that I found, if you make different batches, different flavors and stuff like that, I found that at the end you never know which one's which. So I mark mine with a little toothpick. You can see it. That's the best way I could find. I weaved a toothpick into some of the trays so you would be able to tell which batch apart. And pretty much that's it. You just experiment and figure out the best way to make it, but this is the best way. Simple was better. And our little experiment here didn't turn out as well as I hoped. And the bacon jerky just kind of looks like nasty old bacon. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, leave them in the video, and I'll respond as quick as I can. Thanks.